What's up, Crows? Scarecrow here with Abstract Gaming, bringing you another video today. This one with the looming release of Destiny 2 coming out. I don't think I have any Destiny posters, but I am a fan. I've taken, breaks here and there within my schedule of playing it, because, it took a while for raids and stuff to come out, and I beat the campaign like 11 times, but in September, I believe the 8th, which is September the 8th month? No, it's the 9th month, so close. Destiny 2 comes out. And they did a live stream the other day, and I want to do a video of what the live stream held and talk about some of the stuff that they talked about in the live stream. So, let's go ahead and start that. So, a lot of you have seen this trailer with Cade, drinking, talking about all these people he had to fight, and, all these explosions and stuff. And it shows what the movie scenes look like. The movie scenes will look great. Hopefully they look this good. Cade, I'm sure everybody likes Cade. Cade's hilarious, played by Nathan Filliard. He's probably my favorite Destiny character. I even like him more than my guy, which is because I created my guy looking weird. But actually, I'm probably going to create a new character. Me and my brother have been talking about it. So we got that to look forward to. So as you can tell here, there's obviously a attack on the tower. And it is just coming to pieces. I mean, look, it's destroyed. People's fleeing. And Cade, of course, takes a break to go and get a drink and kind of boast on itself. Yeah, September the 8th. And if you pre-order it, you get the Destiny 2 beta. Early access. See, there it is. Oh, here's another. This is part of the live stream. This was not seen until yesterday. And this shows a Titan, or a Guardian talking, I guess he might be a Titan, talking about, planning what all they gotta do and what all is happening. So, the story is that, I'm going to let you listen to it whenever the guy starts talking. There is this guy named God who, what's his name? The Traveler? What was his name? He wanted to be the best Guardian and thought he deserved to be the best Guardian and deserved all the power. Was mad that the Traveler gave us, the Guardians, the power that we got. So he decides to take his revenge out. And I'll link some videos in the description for you to go and find these videos and see it with the actual audio. But, it said the people are going to be handling it different. Cade and the other two Guardians, whose name I can't remember right now, they're going to be handling the situation different. Cade, he's boastful. He's going, let's go straight at this guy. Well, I'm sure the other ones are going to be like, we got to plan this and go in with a surprise, I guess. That'd be the best plan, I would think. But Cade, like I said, he's a fan favorite. He's getting all the people rallied up here. And once again, it shows the release date, September the 8th, guys. Mark it on the calendar. And let's see, I believe this is the actual gameplay. Yeah. So here, we see Cade coming into the tower, and you see a terrible storm in the background. And the cool thing about this is this is what's going to be happening before the story. Like, this is the movie scene before the game, so we get to see, how it starts out with the three Guardians talking to each other. Once again, there's only going to be 3 classes: the Titan, the Warlock, and the Hunter. But there's going to be new subclasses, because the way they described it is we're probably starting fresh, which in a sense is good, but at the same time, I'd like to keep the character. I don't care for the way my guy is created, so I'd probably start a new character before then. But I would like to keep my Destiny 1 character to make it seem like it's actual expansion. But where the tower gets destroyed, you do lose your stuff, which would make sense You know, I'm still my guy level 1 now because everything got destroyed, the power and everything. And like I said, the Traveler's been attacked, and your stash, you know, all the stuff you saved in the bank, it's missing. And if you didn't get all your stuff at a post office, it's gone too. So there is all that. Excuse me. And yeah, you see some of the buildings here. The bubble shield is back. I don't know if that'll be one of the subclasses still. I don't know if, because this is before the tower gets destroyed, so you know, you would see the normal subclasses, but then after it is attacked, maybe all new ones. You do see a few new weapons in this trailer. Like I see one that looks like a chain gun, some new assault rifles, and actually here in the sector we get to see actual gameplay of somebody going through. Looked at that armada there, guys. See, I believe that's God's ship there coming to attack. And alright, here it goes. This is right after the tower gets attacked. We start out. We're going through here, and there's just ships upon ships landing. And look at that. Is that a current assault rifle? I don't recognize that. You see everything. There's the post office. It's destroyed. There's that flag I always try to jump on in Destiny 1. Looks like the bounty guy might still... Nope, the bounty guy's gone. There's that room that is pointless now since I got rid of the... what is it called? The Iron Banner back there. And look at all the people. This is the tower. Look how different the tower looks already. And they just started attacking. You can imagine what's like after they're done attacking. And the whole time, God is out there just watching. Yeah, as you can see, there's where the stash was. Over there's the gunsmith. It's still recognizable right now, but they've done some damage. See, the hole where you go down underneath, it's completely filled in. And oh my gosh, guys, it's just so awesome looking. Okay, so I believe this is the one they said was a new subclass, so I don't know how he's already got it before the tower gets attacked. I guess things don't go that too canonical with it. Like right now, I don't know. I believe it's a new assault rifle, so I don't know how that works. Maybe before this you get like a mission. Like, you know how in Destiny 1 you, well, that guy's still sweeping. You start out and you get brought back to life and you ain't got anything. Maybe you got something like that in Destiny 2. You know, because there will be new players who never played Destiny 1. Because it is coming to PC. So if you're a PC master race, don't touch any consoles, you will now be able to play Destiny 2. So I'd imagine they do have a tutorial level to where like maybe you're out at Earth and all of a sudden you hear something about the tower and you gotta come back. And look at the rifles, guys. Alright, here's a pulse rifle. Once again, something I've noticed about this, look, it don't show their level, it shows like a weird symbol there where the number usually is. But the health and stuff, it looks so similar to Destiny 1, which is a good thing, because if you get the formula down, there's no reason to change it. And I agree with that. I'm glad they kept it that way. So if you play Destiny 1, you'll be able to go and play Destiny 2 the same way. And you'll know all the controls and everything. Hopefully there's some new control schemes, because I kind of want a bumper jumper off like, you know, a Halo style, because I do play a lot of Halo. There is a new woman come and she comes to pick you up and take you away from the tower. But the fight ain't over yet. The tower is still being destroyed, and you have to go and take these guys on. But look at all those ships. Ships upon ships. Oh, that was God's ship over there on the Traveler. Yeah, there he is. Just watching and being a douche. do not remember her in the first one, so I'm pretty sure she wasn't in it. I'm sure you... What is that? That's probably a ship.
All right, Guardian.
I watched this trailer one time, and I don't remember... See, there's the chain gun. The Gatling gun, or whatever you want to call it. Look how awesome that looks. My favorite weapons in Destiny 1 are the ones that look somewhat normal. Like I use some of the hand cannons because they look like the actual handguns. I'd like to see some returning weapons like the Gallahorn. There's a few snipers I liked. Was Space and Time? And or is it Patience and Time? I like that sniper a lot. And the Cyrus Regime, my favorite assault rifle. I'd like to see it return. Alright, here's the first boss. Well, he did quit work with that grenade launcher. He does fight someone here in a minute, and you can tell he's holding punches on it just to show it off. But I'm assuming these are just like higher ranked enemies. I forgot what they're called. Vets. I'm really out of practice with Destiny. Cabal. That's what they're called. Cabal. And look at that. I love the way the water looks as it's like coming at you and like just been blown away in the wind. It just looks so nice. And the graphics is quite similar to Destiny 1. It is on 30 FPS though, which I believe Destiny 1 was as well. So there's the first boss, I believe it is. And the special... Oh man, is that... I see 3 things now instead of 2. You know, not where the weapons are, but beside the weapons where like your grenade usually is and your melee. I'm pretty sure there's usually 2, but now I see 3 icons. And of course you got your special in the same place. The health is a bit different. I've noticed that. It's in the same place, but it's not identical to the way it was in Destiny 1. He still has 3 weapons. Now he's using a special. Look what damage he does on that boss with that weapon. Like, he's definitely got a... More likely he did that for demo purposes so he won't die. Because I'm sure they hate dying whenever they're showing this stuff off. So, yeah, I'm sure that's probably the purpose of that. And then, what is in here? Ooh, it's Cade. Oh, it's God. See, it's kind of creepy. He's in there with all this smoke, and I'm so pumped. September 8th is not going to get here quick enough. I am going to try to pre-order it so I can take part in the beta, so expect to see some of that. But I'm going to go ahead and let this guy talk so you can hear some of the details, and then I will see you in a minute.
Thanks. If the giant burning 2 isn't enough of a clue, spoilers, we lose. Despite the awesomeness of the Dawnblade we just looked at, we're defeated in our backyard. Earth's last safe city is safe no more. Destiny 2 is a game that opens with loss. In one fell swoop, players will lose their powers, they'll lose their home, and maybe the saddest of all, they will lose their vaults. I just need a minute for Fatebringer. Okay. And it's all taken by Dominus Gall, the leader of the Red Legion, who you just got introduced to at the end. Gall, or Gary, as he's sometimes referred to. Gall is here for a simple reason. He's been raised since he was just like a little turtle, just a little guy, to believe that he and the Red Legion should have been chosen to receive the Traveler's power. Gall believes in a better class of Guardian. He's here because he believes the Traveler, in choosing us, made the wrong choice. And in Destiny 2, Gall intends to show the Traveler the error of its ways. Humanity Us, we're just in the way. The game opens with loss and becomes a game about recovery. Recover your powers. Become strong again. Reclaim your connection to the Traveler and find powerful new gear, weapons, armor. Recover the Vanguard. Those 3 characters we just saw, Zavala, Cade, and Ikora. They're all dealing with this loss just like we are, and in different ways. Zavala, the leader of this whole thing, is having an existential crisis. He's wondering things like, without the light, are we even Guardians? Although it's Zavala's voice, not mine, so it's way more awesome. It's way better. Ikora's angry. The Warlocks who value so much of their connection to the Traveler and knowledge, one of those 2 things has been taken away. So in her rage, she's fled. We have to find her. And then Cade, sort of plucky hunter leader. Cade goes off and does the least expected thing of all. He goes off and tries to be a hero. And what happens next is pretty expected, because it goes totally sideways. Let's take a closer look at the game scenario and the things you're going to chase in Destiny 2.
So you guys, that was some of the highlights of this video. You can see Cade here going off with his golden gun. That too, from Destiny 1 has to be probably my second favorite special. My first being the Titan using the Superman fly and punching the ground from across the level was still great. And it's showing the tower just being destroyed. And Bungie's always been great at making Vidots. I'd even in Halo, I'd watch those Vidots and get so pumped. And same thing with Destiny 2. I'm so pumped for it. Oh man, September the 8th. What is today? May, June, July, August. 5 months? It'll make us wait. No, September's the 9th. 4 months. It'll make us wait 4 months. They showed it too early. I'm too excited for it. Oh man, look how awesome that looks. Guys, if you like the video, I will leave in the description where to go and find this. The live stream is where I got this from. But I also send some links to YouTube videos. I know IGN has some uploads of it. They actually got more stuff out, like actual Crucible matches. I will be making a follow-up video of me and my brother talking about what we like to see. It was actually made before this, so you will see some stuff overlap. And then I will have another video coming out talking about some of the new features. Like I said, there's going to be new subclasses. There's some stuff to do with teammates and new fire team abilities. And some new banner stuff. So I'm pretty excited to talk about that. And if you like the video, guys, please like and subscribe. Leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think. We like to hear from you guys. We like talking to you guys. Show some love. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that bell for notifications. Hit subscribe if you're new here. And guys, Destiny 2, September 8th. Go get the pre-order so we can play the beta. I'm on that spot. One S&M Scarecrow. Hit me up and we will join the fire team and beat up some cabal together. And some Guardians who just ain't as good. So guys, God bless. And I'll go ahead and let the video finish. God bless. And don't forward to a while.
Have more story missions. There's quests, there's adventures, there's going to be people talking to you.
Let's bring them home, you and I. All new worlds to explore. We've got cooperative strikes for 3 players, new Nightfall strikes, and a brand new raid.
In Destiny 2, we built you all new weapons, all new armor, and a pile of brand new exotics. We also redesigned the weapon slots. They're going to have a kinetic weapon, an energy weapon, and then a power weapon. Power weapons are things like fusion rifles and sniper rifles and grenade launchers. In that energy slot and the kinetic slot, you can have the same weapons.
The new weapon plan was designed to provide players with more freedom and more choice to use the stuff that they love.
Each character has these new supers, and they're really changing the way it feels to play the game. We have the Dawnblade.
You can cast your super, you got your sword, and you're flying over everyone, and you can just rain down fire, phoenix, projectiles that just decimate people.
And then you have the Sentinel. The Sentinel is a Titan, and he is able to summon a shield that he can just knock his opponents out with, or he can throw his shield and just bang it off dudes' heads. And then you have the Arc Strider. They summon this mystical staff and wield it like a crazy acrobat, cracking enemies in the head. It's awesome. The idea of losing your home and being cast out and the lengths that you would go to get it back, it's all tied together to be something that's really meaningful.
The sense of starting as an underdog and climbing to a great height is really fun.
Destiny 2 is the place where we get to reach back out to everyone who could enjoy a sweet first-person shooter in a future world with giant awesome aliens to fight and gear to chase and powers to use, and say, come check this world out, come get invested in this world and in this story.
Save $5
on your next Mighty Tonka Truck toy.
Offer only valid on select models. Details inside.
It's lunchtime.